Good afternoon, baby girl. This is for my daughter, Sophie Pro. Today we are going to be sewing. Doesn't that sound fun? Mommy needs to put some blue ribbons and fringes on the borders of her garments, like it said in Numbers 15 and 28. But we're not going to do Bible study today. Mommy has a lot to do in a very short amount of time. I'm moving in a week, so I have to make sure that I am ready. Okay, Numbers 15 and 28. It's gonna be a little clunky because my camera's on One Direction. Let's see, 15 and 38. Why do I keep saying 28? Goodness gracious. 15 and 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them. And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go whoring. That is Numbers 15, 38 and 39. And so Mommy's putting some riband of blue and fringes on her garment today on this pretty white dress that I put over a couple of other dresses. And here's Rev being super clingy. Mommy doesn't like saying this much. But here's Rev being super clingy and lovey because she woke me up at 6 this morning to come inside, and I haven't really been having a lot of time to spend with him lately, but but we're gonna be okay. And there's Judah down by my feet. Oh, that's not, I don't know where Judah is actually. There's Judah. Hey Judah. Hey puppy. So Mommy's gonna pause while she gets the sewing machine set up, and then we'll be back. I love you, Sophie Pro. Okay, stab myself ready. So we're back. Mommy is not a professional seamstress, and I do not have a lot of practice, but we're gonna do our best. And I'm not going to be able to record the whole thing because it's gonna take me a while. Like I said, Mommy is very new, very unpracticed to the sewing game, but we're just gonna do a little bit and then I'll show you the end result, hopefully. Okay, so I've got some pins in here already. Just a few, because this ribbon is very thin, a lot thinner than Mommy was expecting it to be, but we're going to work with that. Here we go. We need to lower our tension because this is two very light fabrics. So whenever I get within a couple inches of the next pin, I go ahead and remove it. And then I just keep going. So we made it to the next pin. I'm going to remove that pin. Have it stick there. And then keep going. So Mommy had to lower the tension on the sewing machine because in the beginning it was pulling my fabric and it was gonna start to bunch up, kind of like Mommy's nose is all bunched up right here versus like, you know, normal. There's a little crease, but not much. Really exaggerated so you can see how straight it can get versus really bunched. You don't want bunched seams. Not at all. So when you have light, flowy fabrics, you want your tension to be lower, maybe a 0 or a 1. And when you have heavier fabrics, you want your tension to be high, like a 3 or 4. Now, what would probably be smart of Mommy is to replace the pins that I have removed to the next closest area, but with this being so thin, pinning takes a long time, so we're going to do that off camera. Sewing can be really fun. It can definitely be frustrating, but any good thing can be frustrating because it takes a lot of time and work and energy. And so not a lot of people do that because hard work has become a little foreign in our culture, but it shouldn't be. Because the end result is generally 100 times better than just some generic store-bought t-shirt maybe. Mommy has decided to do not the best thing, which is to take a shortcut. I'm not going to pin the rest of these. Hopefully I can still get a pretty straight, unbunched, nice line. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and hold the ribbon while I sew. I already have a little bit of a guideline with my Velcro, to which I plan to attach the fringes to another piece of Velcro because Mommy likes to change a lot. I am what I like to call an eccentric minimalist. That means I don't like to have a lot of stuff, but I like the stuff I do have to say a lot. So if I can change my fringes and my borders to fit my mood, even though my clothing doesn't change, I just wash it regularly, then I can still be Mommy and have a little bit of fun. It's even still bunching a little bit on one. This is very, very light ribbon, very light fabric. So I turned it down to 0 and I'm gonna hold it a little tighter myself. I think what makes this so simple is it really is just a straight line. The hardest thing God asks from us is that we do His commandments, but even when we really go digging deep into them, they're not hard things to do, but they're the right things to do. And they just take a little bit of effort. But with those things, the Israelites have eternal life. And all those able to truly repent. We're about halfway there, but we're 15 minutes in. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, finish this up, and then I will show you the ribbon of blue Mommy sewed on. Okay. So we have, we have finished with our ribbon of blue, and snip, blue, took about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but it was the first time, so we will get better and faster. And there's the ribbon of blue. We have a ribbon of blue all the way around. We are gonna cut off these ends. And so Mommy's gonna go ahead and figure out how to put the fringes on, and I'll get back to you. Love you.